This video is sponsored by Skillshare. Good morning, everyone. I am here on a special secret location today to do a very special job for two very special friends of mine, and they have graciously agreed to let me film in their house. So I'm taking you with me on today's journey. I have got a car full of Container Store products, including 3 Elfa closets, lots of general merchandise. We're gonna spruce up their kitchen today. They moved into the most adorable house in the suburbs of Massachusetts, and they are expecting a baby, and I am here to make their life a little easier while they are out of town, and I am here to help them out today. So it's 9 o'clock this morning. I'm gonna unload. Their Elfa installation technician should be here around 12 to 1 o'clock. So hopefully it'll take an hour or two to get the closets installed, but I'm gonna work on the rest of the house while that happens. So we're gonna just bring everything inside. I haven't really seen a lot of clients in person since the pandemic started. I may be going back into homes if things get a little better with the pandemic today, but I'm working alone in the house today, so I'm feeling a little better about that. So let's just take the stuff in and see what's going on inside. All right, I am in. All the products are in. It was a lot of work, but I realized I forgot my freaking scissors in my. I took them out for something and I didn't put them back in my kit. So here's my organizing kit. I do have like a hammer tool with a scissor tool on it, but that's not really gonna do the job for me today. So I'm gonna quick go grab a pair of scissors. All right, we have procured scissors. We got a little set here, so I don't know what the difference between these are, but it's one's utility scissors and one's just plain scissors. Okay, great. And we have also procured some Dunkin' because America runs on Dunkin'. So we have got some hash browns, some bagel bites, and a French vanilla cream and sugar. Been my order since college, and we're ready to go. So my first project is the kitchen. They have a very cute kitchen. Look at this, adorable, purple accents everywhere, and they have this really interesting door, half door. They said because the former owner may have had a dog or something, and so this was the way of keeping the dog out of the kitchen. I don't know, very interesting. Anyway, I will show you the insides of the cabinets, which we'll be organizing today. We've got cabinet number 1 and this cabinet. So my idea basically is that this whole cabinet here should be the pantry, and whatever's in those bags, I don't know, we're gonna figure that out. And this cabinet should be storage for some things I found around the corner. We've got all of these things here that need to find homes, so we'll be figuring that out today. We've got this cabinet beside the microwave that also might need some assistance. This little drawer I think is fine, but this down here is fine too, but we will be moving some stuff around for sure. Look how tiny these drawers are. This is actually great because this is already organized, but some of these other drawers are not so, are struggling just a little bit, so we're gonna work that out. We're also going to tackle the under sink. It's not too bad down here, but we're definitely gonna line the bottom. We're gonna optimize this little cabinet, and we've got this cabinet, which actually isn't so bad, but we definitely want to put some liner up there. There's ramekins up there. Interesting. Last but not least, in this space, we've got this utility space, which I think is so fun and cool. Look at this. It's got so much potential. I guess it was a coat closet before because there's an entrance here, but it could definitely use some help. We've got lots of utility things in here. We've got looks like light bulbs and cleaning stuff. Above, we got some of the same kind of things, and so much potential here in this little cabinet. Like, look at this. Doesn't this excite you? This is so much potential. And all this space up here, we're gonna maximize this. My friend has this amazing Le Creuset collection. She loves this purple color. Look at this. So cute. Oh, the sun's coming out. That's so great. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tackle this cabinet over here, and that's gonna be my first job. So the first thing I'm gonna do, you guessed it, take everything out, give it a good wipe down, and we're gonna cut some liners for the shelves. That way it'll be easy to clean if something spills, and it'll look nicer too. So let's get started. I'm gonna open my Dunkin' first though and have a few bites. I was so honored that my friends asked me to come into their house and trust me while they were away to organize their kitchen and a couple of other spaces in their home. They had just moved in here and really hadn't had time to organize the space with all of the things going on in their lives, the whole, baby thing. It's just been really, really crazy for them. So I was so excited that I could take this burden off of their people. And the first thing you always want to do is take everything out of every space when you begin organizing. This is a really important first step that I do not recommend that you skip. Okay, all of the all of the cabinets are mostly empty and the shelves don't look too bad. I am going to line these shelves. I'm sorry, my camera work is not good. I'm definitely going to line these shelves with some liner. I got some liner. I have to find it in my bags, but everything is out and categorized. So when people move in with one another, they often bring duplicates of stuff that was in their kitchen, and stuff ends up all over the place. So if you're organizing and you want to make sure you do a good job, take everything out, have it where you can see it. So everything that's food right now is out. So I've managed to find all the spices and canned goods, put them together. Like we have two Morton iodized salts here. So one is a backup and one is in use. I found all of the tea and the peanut butter and nut butters along with some mugs. So we're gonna rehome those. And on this table, even though it looks kind of like a disaster, it is kind of organized. We've got the jams and stuff over here. We've got the milks and the sauces and the oils together, crackers, snacks, baking, and pasta and grains back there. So we've got also snacks over there. So we're gonna rearrange these in this cabinet, but first I'm gonna give it a good clean out and we're gonna cut some liners to go on the shelves. Fun. All right, we have lined the shelves. I'll zoom in so you can see them. And we are ready to get to organizing in this little cute pantry space. I already put a shelf up there for that thing. I do end up scrapping the shelf liners for this project. They just weren't working for what the space was going to be used for. And don't feel bad about ever doing that. You've got to try a bunch of different things to see if they work out when you're doing projects like this. It's really important to give yourself the freedom to try and, not succeed evering time.
Doing good.
Excuse me? Who?
Oh,
what?
Hey.
What's going on?
Hey, sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to interrupt real quick. Hi, I'm Sponsored Kay. I want to tell you about today's sponsor, Skillshare.
I'm literally doing a voiceover. What are you doing? I'm trying to edit this video.
Sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to interrupt real quick.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it. What do you got to say? Just get it. Just go ahead.
We're just going to take a quick pause to talk about today's sponsor, Skillshare. Y'all know I love Skillshare. If you don't know what Skillshare is, which if you've been watching my channel for a while, you probably should, but Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people like me, and it has amazing classes on it where you can enrich your life, you can learn new things, you can learn new skills. I originally joined Skillshare to actually learn about interior decorating because I'm so bad at it, and I learned so many awesome things. I took this class from Havenly, which I loved so much. I actually watch it over and over again. It's one of my favorite things to rewatch. But the best thing I learned on Skillshare actually was things to help my creative career. I've always been a really creative person, but I didn't always have the skill set I needed to get things done. So I actually didn't know how to use Procreate to make a GIF. Is it GIF? GIF. GIF. Anyway, I didn't know how to make one, and so I wanted to make one for my gaming channel, for my streaming setup, and I took this awesome class on how to make a GIF or a GIF, whatever, on Procreate, and it was so helpful. It was so easy to understand. It was so clear. And I took out my iPad, took out Procreate, followed every step, and was able to make this amazingly cute GIF of Mr. Clover. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Love it. Love it. Not only are there classes on creation, like camera things, art, and cooking and all that stuff, there's also like plant parent classes. If you don't know how to take care of plants, there's an entire class to help you out. And Skillshare is also incredibly affordable in comparison to in-person classes and workshops. The first 1,000 people to click the link in my description will get a month of Skillshare Premium absolutely free to try. So go ahead, click the link, just browse Skillshare. Let me know if you're interested in taking any classes. Let me know what class in particular is speaking to you right now. Like, let me know what you really want to learn. Leave me a comment down below. Thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video and being such a great partner to the channel, and I'll let you get back to the video now. All right.
All right, thanks.
Keep going. I'm sorry.
Thanks, sponsored Kay. Thanks a lot. Anyway, here we are back in the kitchen doing the pantry. I really had a lot of fun doing this because, you know, I don't think that bins and products are the answer to everyone's organization problems, but they do help. Oh, here's me getting rid of the shelf liners. I told you I scrapped these. Not everything you want to try actually works in the end. But I did reuse these in the other cabinets where the plates and the cups were and everything. They just didn't work in the pantry because you're always taking things in and out of there, and you just got a little too complicated. So I think we'll do some other solution in there a little later. I probably will come back to their house and visit a little later. But for now, I thought it looked really nice just at the wooden shelves, and I had so much fun taking things out of their packaging. That is another really great organization hack, is if you're looking for space in your pantry, start taking things out of their packaging. It looks like tea bags and just like little tiny things that their box is taking up so much more space. You can either get your own container to put it into, or you can just take it out of the package and have things kind of, well, a bin would really help if things don't stack very well. But another organization hack is taking stuff out of the package. By this time in the afternoon, I had been at the house for a really long time, and I don't really get fatigued from this activity, of course, because I organize spaces for a living, but I just get more energized the further I go in the project. I actually did start to get a little bit sore late in the day. I was, full disclosure, I was at the house pretty much for the majority of the day. I arrived there at 9 o'clock in the morning and didn't really leave until 6:30 4:30 p.m., I think. I just wanted to get the job done, and then I came back a little later in the week. I did find out that that little silver drawer unit there did not fit, so I just compromised for the tint stacking drawer, and that actually was really nice because you could put things on top and you can actually put the little sponges inside. So that was a really nice compromise. I did end up taking that little silver thing back to the store. I had all of the packaging and the stickers and stuff still there so they could repackage it. Because I worked at the Container Store, I know how it goes there. I found some food. I found some cleaning stuff. Sweet. Oh no. Oh no. Is this more hidden food? It's more hidden food. No, I just finished doing the pantry. And I found hidden food. Oh. No, not the hidden food. So next, I'm going to tackle this area. I've got a bunch of containers that will fit in this. Oh, black dust buster. Wow. Okay. Nice. Maybe I can put him down here because he there's a plug in here. So why not the Mr. Dustbuster? I don't know. Alright, since that cabinet back there is so deep, it's like super deep, I got these bins that you can pull out so that you don't have to like reach back to the back of the cabinet, because that sucks. Alright, let's set them up. I think I am done in the kitchen pretty much. I'm definitely gonna have to come back like over the weekend to tweak a few things, but I am
Pretty happy with that.
It was time for me to start winding down, so I did one of my last major projects of the day, which is organizing the cabinetry in the master bathroom. I didn't have my mallet with me, I just had my hammer tool, so I was using the hammer tool with a bag to sort of act as a mallet, but I was building this Elfa drawer unit. You guys know, if you've ever seen my channel before, that I am absolutely obsessed with Elfa drawer units in cabinets because they make life so much easier. So this master bathroom cabinet was not being used to its full potential. So we decided to put some drawers in here, and I always put a top on these units, even though there's not a lot of space on top of the unit to store things. There is still a little bit of space. And I think that it's so important to use every little inch of space you can. See, there's enough space up there to store a couple of things. And I was so excited because it just fit. Like, it was a perfect fit. There was like no room in the back, barely any room in the front, but a perfect fit. So I spent my last few minutes of the day organizing these drawers. They had never unpacked, so I unpacked a bunch of stuff. They can organize this a little bit more, particularly later when they get home, but at least they would have everything out of the bags for when they came home from the trip. It was so fun to do this project and so amazingly satisfying to see everything come together. So I cleaned up my mess and went home for the day. Okay, so it is a few days later and we are back to finish the job. I was so tired after I left here on Thursday night, and it's Monday morning and I'm back. So we're gonna finish it up today. Got a couple things from TCS to finish up the kitchen drawers and those guys over there as well. So one thing about old houses is that they have really strange dimensions with the kitchen drawers. This is 10 inches wide and they just don't make 5-inch drawer organizers or increments of 5 or 2 or something strange like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a custom organizer in, and we're going to straighten out these knives. The knives were just free in the drawer, just hanging out, and that is not safe for anyone. So we're going to organize them today in a way that's safe with this Joseph knife dock, and I've got some customizable drawer organizers to make this easier. Let's go. this organized kitchen. So there was a big pile of stuff over there that they hadn't unpacked, and I unpacked it all for them and found a place for it. It's mainly a drink area with some other stuff. You can always gain extra space in a cabinet with cabinet shelves. They're some of my favorite products ever. You get use of that vertical space and it makes the cabinet look a lot neater. I am going to recommend that they declutter some of this stuff when they get home, but I think this is a really great start. And we've got a little coffee area for the coffee drip pour coffee machine. We've got the machine and all the accessories here. We've got the coffee over here, so it's all in one place, which is definitely what you want to do in your kitchen. You want to use things, you want to keep things where you use them and keep everything that's the same in one place. And in this drawer, we've organized this. There's probably a before picture that I'm going to flash, but this is a lot more organized. We've got all of the dish towels folded like this so that you can see them all, grab them, and you don't even have to really fold them. You can just roll them and shove them in here and it's going to look so neat. And it's all being contained by this divider in the middle. This is a spring-loaded bamboo divider. I was going to go for the plastic, but I was like, you know what? This is my friend. She deserves something nice, so we got her some bamboo. And we've got all the kitchen papers and wrappers over here. Looks pretty cool to me. Now down here, since we have all of the kitchen storage and like bags, Ziploc bags down here, we've got the food storage here. And I believe that food storage should go near like foil and stuff because it just makes sense, just in case you want to like wrap the top of a container in foil. We got all new glass containers, so that's cool. And under here, we've just got some appliances. Now, the food processor can't go upright in this. It's too tall. There's really no place to store it. So it is laying down in a bin, and that's going to keep it from getting too out of control in here, rolling around. So always a bin if you have problems with things rolling around. But they already had these built-ins that were in here when they bought the house, so I made use of them. And this cabinet was a little bit nuts. The door is off the cabinet right now, but the space is much more usable now. We've got oils and sauces up here for cooking. So, and Lazy Susans always make everything better. You can just grab whatever you need. You can turn it around. And we've got one up here as well. And then up there we've got like the Hershey's Cocoa and the Cream de Cacao. This cabinet was a mess before, but now it's a lot more organized. We've got stuff for baking up there. We've got a pie plate and all this Le Creuset stuff, which my friend is obsessed with. We've even got the little pie bird. That's so cute. That's still wrapped up. And we've got just plates and bowls there ready to go. We did free up some counter space by putting some things away, so yippee. Here we found a home for all of the glasses, and my friend has a mason jar obsession, so we found a little home for the tops of the mason jars. It isn't the cutest, but they're all in one place for now, and if she wants to do something a little more organized, we can discuss that when she gets back. But this was a good solution. There was already a food storage container that she had lying around, so we repurposed it as an organizer. Under the sink was looking a little rough, so we neatened that up. We got her a cleaning caddy so that when they go around and clean the house, they can just carry the one bucket around, and also it contains some of the stuff as well. If you need to get like the sink cleaned up really quickly, you can just grab the bucket instead. And the little drawer is helpful for sponges and all that. And we've got this area which I was dubbing the utility area because they had lots of utility stuff in here. And these shelves were so deep that I felt the only thing that was the right thing to do was to get rollout containers for this space. And I think it turned out pretty well. We've got little categories. We've got light bulbs. We've got the compost bags and some toothpicks. We've got medicine. We've got little pieces of the house that are not being used right now. We've got party stuff, napkins, all that. And I think there's napkins and party stuff down here too. Ooh, and some dog treats. Up above is where I put all of the back stock. So anything that you buy that's extra, like extra paper towels, extra dish soap, extra Swiffers, you want to have a dedicated place for those, just like a real store would have. So you need a backstock area just like a real actual retail store does. And this area we made a like kind of a broom closet. So we just outfitted some command holders for these two brooms. And also I told my friend, you've got to hang that little dust buster. That's going to be great because it's already plugged in here. We've also got a place for the grocery bags when they need to come in the house. And we've got a place for the reusable bags. Hopefully she'll keep some of these in her car as well because I feel like they're most useful in the car. And my favorite project of the entire week has been the pantry. It's much more organized now, and we've got zones. So up here we have a little baking zone for all of the baking needs, and down here we've got snacks and I think like things to cook with, like breadcrumbs and nooch and all that stuff. Here we have the tea and coffee area, and here we also have a little cooking area. Another Lazy Susan. We love a Lazy Susan. And we've got spices, and they're sort of alphabetized here, so we know where to grab stuff, but we've got salt and pepper, spices, everything ready to go right there. We've got sauces down here. Love, oh my gosh, we have so much peanut butter. I saw this and I was like, I want to eat it. Down here we've got crackers and jam and cereal and nuts. And down here I found more snacks, and we also have this griddle. So this is where nothing really fit down there, but the griddle fit awesomely. So new pantry. We also outfitted this master bath with some organization for medicines, and we did a little drawer organization. How fabulous. Again, with those dividers that we put them in because these are so tiny. They don't really, they're not, you have to be a custom size. So we put that little bamboo drawer organizer in there, and it looks so cute. Last but not least, all of the closets got a custom Elfa makeover. They're going to be so happy with these instead of the old Closet Mate systems they had. All right, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed my project helping out my friends. They are going to be so excited when they get back to find a new organized kitchen and bathroom. So let me know which project of all of these you liked the best and what's giving you trouble in your kitchen. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.